Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on RHOA, okay? The Real Housewives of Atlanta. MTO News announced yesterday that we're going to get, in addition to the people that are already coming back or that they're bringing back, and remember, Sheree is now coming back. They're bringing back Kenya. They're bringing back Candy. Marlo finally has gotten her peach, and they're bringing back Drew. So they added, or they're giving us two other castmates. Is not noted in this article by MTO News if these castmates are going to have peaches. I kind of doubt it, but they're probably going to be friends to the show. And those two people are Angela Simmons and light-skinned Keisha. So Angela Simmons, as we all know, we first got introduced to Angela Simmons, Rev Run's daughter, on his show Run's House. Now, Run's House was a reality show, very wholesome. Rev Run would give his little insight out of his bathtub at the end of the show. We got to see a family, a blended family, who were blended very well, and just pretty much seeing that family grow up and all of the different things that they went through. Unfortunately, we saw how Rev Run and his wife, they went through a miscarriage. Then they adopted. It was just a great show to watch and to see a family who lived in a nice home, who were blended. And at first, until they told me, I never even realized that Rev Run's current wife wasn't, the mother to all the kids that was in the house. So that's how well they blended, in my opinion. So that's where we know Angela from, in her earlier days of reality show. And then recently she was in Growing Up Hip Hop. I want to say that show is called, okay? Now, if you do recall, on Growing Up Hip Hop, there was one scene where she and another castmate was kind of getting into it. And she said, and I'm going to paraphrase, like, this ain't love and hip hop. Hold on to that thought. So that's Angela Simmons. And now light-skinned Keisha is from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, came to that show in season 9. When she first came, she the way she was introduced to us is by promoting her latest project, and I believe they started that season with either a video or her kind of promoting, her first, project, as I stated. So what do I think? I think Angela Simmons, I'm shocked that she's joining RHOA, especially because, she doesn't seem to like conflict. And I would hope that if you're joining a show, you would go back and watch every season of that show, or at least watch enough seasons so you can get a feel of what you're getting yourself into. Because if she thought that situation she had on Growing Up Hip Hop with the person, was a bit much, and she said this ain't love and hip hop, well, baby, the girls at RHOA, they get down with the get down. They sling mud. They play dirty in the sandbox. They will roll the bus over you, back it up, and roll it over you again. So I'm shocked that she is going on this show. Now, on the flip side, light-skinned Keisha, she's going to be able to handle herself. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see if she gets along with Marlo, if she gets along with Kenya, and if, they get into it. Because light-skinned Keisha, she here for the shenanigans. She know how to play dirty in the sandbox. She know how to sling mud. She's not going to let you get away with just coming at her sideways. So, let's get back to this. They also say in this article that those two know of each other and they're friends. Now, here's the thing. We never know with these shows if people are really friends or if they're saying they're friends because they want to bring them in and introduce us as, people being friends because they like to do it that way. They feel it's coming across to us, better. So I don't know. But I will say this. They say in this article that they were friends, but unfortunately, they also say that these ladies already have gotten into it on camera and arguing, on screen. Now, are these ladies smart? Are they doing it so that, or did they do it so that they could get the green light to become cast members? Or were they really getting into it, and did they really argue? And is the show going to break up their friendship? Meaning they came through the door as friends and then they're going to leave out the door as enemies. We don't know. You never know. But I'm here for it. I'm here to see what's going to go down. And I will be tuned in this season, especially to see the dynamics between all of these ladies and how it's going to pan out. What I think may happen, that perhaps will happen, if Drew doesn't get her life together and step up her game, I can see light-skinned Keisha taking that peach from Drew. So Drew better, figure her life out and get everything together. I think the only reason why Drew made the cut this particular season is because she had a 2-year contract. So, why pay out the contract and take her off? Let her go ahead and work it off. And then, next season, we could say goodbye to her if we want to. So Drew has a lot of work to do this particular season in order to keep her peach. But I think she's going to have a run for her money because light-skinned Keisha may be holding the peach next season instead of Drew. So do I think Angela Simmons will make it through this season? Time will tell, because according to her own words, she doesn't really like to, get down with the get down. Let me just see if there was something else in this particular article that, this is what they said in this article. This is the first time in Bravo's history that they have brought on a cast member that was from other popular reality shows. And the reason why Bravo said they are doing it is because they feel that RHOA really needed a shakeup, needed something different. And, I guess this is what their different is going to be. I also heard a while ago that RHOA, they wanted RHOA to bring in a younger audience. And maybe bringing in Angela, Drew, and light-skinned Keisha is going to start, or at least they believe, to pull in that younger audience. I don't know how many followers in social media that Angela Simmons have, and that light-skinned Keisha has, and that Drew has. But to me, if you want to, bring in a different crowd to start watching RHOA, and you want to turn this over to a younger audience, I would hope that you are selecting some individuals who have a high social media following, so that at the very least, they can bring those followers to whatever project/show that they are doing. In addition to that, usually when companies or shows try to change their formula midway, it usually doesn't go over well. So RHOA started out with a certain group of people, and it brought in a certain crowd to watch. I don't know that if the same demographics of people that traditionally watch RHOA, and then you have a different demographics of people or age bracket of people that watch, Love and Hip Hop, did they cross over? Now, I will say this, I crossed over because I watch a little bit of all of them, but I don't know if it's going to be enough crossover that you will bring that crowd that typically watches one show over to another show in enough numbers to make a significant difference in impact. Only time will tell. So it's going to be interesting. I'm here for it. maybe Angela Simmons will surprise us all. In addition to that, when RHOA, not just RHOA, when the Real Housewives franchise first started, it was about them letting us have an insight to people that live behind the gates, the ultra rich. So I guess they're kind of moving away from that. And I'm not saying I don't know any of these ladies' pockets. I don't know where they live. I'm just trying to figure out what is the mindset and the thought process as to how RHOA selected these two young ladies. I will be watching. I will be tuned in. And let me know in the comments, have you heard this information that Angela Simmons and light-skinned Keisha were joining the cast? If so, what do you think about it? How do you feel? Do you think it's a good fit, a good match? Do you think that this is going to work? And how do you think these two young ladies are going to interact with the current group? So we shall see, and time will tell. Anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back, and I'll see you in the next video.